Hey everybody, Cole's Corner is a nonprofit organization highlighting individuals and organizations inside the telecommunications space. If you'd ever like to have your time on the corner, you can always check us out on my website, colescorner.org, or direct message me on LinkedIn. We're going to do some really cool things this year. I'm so glad to be back. We're going to do some fundraisers, we're going to do some technician appreciation months, and we're also going to try to do a golf tournament towards the end of the year. Super excited to have you check out today's episode. Make sure to comment, share, and like I said, if you want to be on one of the corners, you're more than welcome to check out colescorner.org, or you can hit me up at michael@colescorner.org. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole's Corner is back, coming live from Loom Co-working Studios. It's been a hot minute since we've been able to be here, but we're excited to be back. Today I'm joined with John Murray with Paxton. Today's special sponsor is Next Level Technician. They help pair you with skilled talent in the telecommunications space. Their unique approach to staffing using today's latest and greatest technologies makes them the ideal fit for you to help ramp up your labor pool. So if you want to check them out, hit their website, nextleveltechnician.com. Great company, so check them out. Today's guest, John Murray with Paxton. Welcome to the corner, brother.
Thanks for having me. My name is John Murray. I'm the National Sales Manager with Paxton Access. I handle the sales responsibilities up and down the East Coast. I manage 5 reps and personally handle the responsibilities of the Carolinas.
Awesome. John, tell us a little bit about what you do with Paxton and how you got into the industry.
So, been in the industry for about 10 years. I started actually right out of college as a probation officer. I was in law enforcement for about 7 years. My brother worked in the industry, in the security industry, and it always seemed like a very exciting opportunity, lots of things changing, and it inspired me to make the move when I was about 28 years old or so, and the rest is history.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's exciting stuff. So you've been with Paxton now how long?
Been with Paxton about 4 years.
Okay,
yep.
Cool. So Paxton, obviously, they've been around 30 plus years, leading the technologies in the access control area. So what now is Paxton doing a little bit different? What technologies do you think is important for people to be looking at right now?
Well, so in my opinion, the biggest thing that we're seeing in the industry is the converging of 2 technologies, specifically access control and video surveillance, into a single platform. We see this happening throughout the industry, an access control company acquiring a video surveillance company, or deep integrations, 2 different companies being integrated together. Paxton has experience doing that for many years. But recently, Paxton has come out with a great product called Paxton 10, where it's a unified access control and video surveillance system, all in one unified user interface.
So John, what's the importance of having your video surveillance speak with your access control?
So the 2 systems inherently work better together. So take an access control system. You're trying to control movement throughout the building, limit people's access to particular parts of a building. On the flip side, take a video surveillance system. Video surveillance system, the key purpose is to be able to see a large area from a single point of vantage point, or to access video after the fact, after an event, to go find the video footage associated with that event. So combining those 2 systems together only makes both systems more functional. Gotcha. They complement each other inherently. To be able to easily sift through that mountain of data of video footage that you have to go find a particular event that was associated with an access control event, one only improves the other.
Gotcha. Perfect. So we talked a little bit about Paxton 10, and that launched here recently, correct? How long has Paxton 10 been out now?
February 1st it was launched.
Okay, awesome. So I did a little homework, did a little research on Paxton 10. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So tell us some of the unique features. Like I saw some pretty cool stuff about Bluetooth capabilities, where instead of having the old school scan card, you're using your phone or another smart device. Also some of the licensing fees, which I know can be a huge cost associated in the access control world. So Absolutely. Can you kind of explain some of the highlights of the Paxton 10?
Like all things Paxton, we pride ourselves on simplicity. So we have no license fees associated with our product. It is the same software package where they have 1 camera, 1 door, or 1,000 cameras and 1,000 doors. So Paxton 10 is a unified user interface. It's a web-based system. So you have a server that lives on site. Super simple. You plug it into the customer's network and you allow remote access through it. So you can then have full access to your system from anywhere. So full access to your access control and video surveillance all in one platform. So why is that? Why having it in one platform is that important? So take your phone, for example. We do everything with our phone. If I'm 15 minutes from my house and I forgot my phone, I'll turn right around and drive right back and get it because I can't function without it. We use it for, photography, social media, emails, texting. We use it the least amount for actual phone calls.
Right.
And that is just how we want our technology today. So having that singular platform, all your security, all in one platform. So you're not taking two different manufacturers trying to, I have a problem with the video. The integration isn't working in the access control software. You're not calling the video surveillance company and saying, hey, I'm having an issue. And they're saying, oh, you're going to have to call the access control company. It's basically one platform, one throat to choke, one support line.
So when a customer decides, hey, we want to look at putting access control video surveillance in their buildings, let's say they either want to start fresh and they want a whole new system, because obviously there's shelf life on just about everything, or let's say they're a new building owner, they need to do tenant upfits or whatever, they're building something. So what's important to that owner when they're looking at video surveillance, access control, both from a manufacturer standpoint, because obviously you have competition, and from the contractor side, what should they be looking at when they reach out to both the manufacturer and the contractor for this type of technology?
Well, so from a manufacturer's perspective, ease of use, simplicity, so keep in mind, I'm an access control professional. You're in the industry.
Professional, loose term?
Loose, super loose. Whatever's like semi-professional. Okay, yeah. I'm training for the Olympics. So your end user is not an access control professional. They're not a tech guru at times. They want to be able to easily figure out how to add a card. Your contractor's on site. They train the customer. The customer doesn't use that system for a month. They forgot everything that the contractor.
Forgot what I had for breakfast.
Yes. Yeah. So basically, ease of use for them to be able to simply access or easily find the information they want. So that's most important right there is the system's the lack of complexity.
Sure.
Number two is the backing of the manufacturer. So the warranty, the amount of tech support. Will the tech support speak with the end user? Many companies don't. And then when you're choosing a contractor, the most important thing is that contractor's knowledge of the system they're installing and the backing that contractor has from the manufacturer.
So if an end user decides they want to go with Paxton, you guys actually certify a contractor, correct? So they could easily figure that out if that contractor was certified in Paxton.
We provide free training to all of our dealers. We know that a trained dealer, it cuts down on their time with calling our support line.
Sure.
It improves their ability to be able to easily knock out everyday troubleshooting type stuff on the customer site.
And which ultimately would probably lead to a better price to the customer because they know what they're getting into.
Absolutely.
They can knock it out quickly.
Absolutely.
You did touch on something that I think is incredibly important and something that I think Paxton does leaps and bounds better than a lot of manufacturers is that customer support. I think everybody out there knows that when you need help, like you don't want to call, you don't want to have to wait, you don't want to be in a queue, you don't want to have that language barrier sometimes that there is in customer supports when you're calling random 800 numbers. Yep. Sometimes they're third-party support. Yep. Go into a little bit of detail because I think y'all hit the nail on the head here with customer support. Yeah,
thank you very much. I agree. It's definitely the best customer service that I've ever experienced from any company that I've ever worked with. Live person in Greenville, South Carolina. So, local here in the United States is our U.S. support center. We answer the phone from 8 to 8, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. within 10 seconds. We pride ourselves on that. That's actually what our tech support team is actually measured on. So we answer the phone within 10 seconds. So it cuts down on, those, if your technician has, 8 hours on a job and they have to spend 2 hours on with tech support, 30 minutes waiting on hold, waiting for a call back from tech support. It's just simply cutting into their margins, into their bottom dollar. So we know it kind of goes into the core value of Paxton of simplicity. where it's not a tagline. It's truly a core value that when we're developing product, we want to make sure that this is simple simple to install, simple for the end user to use. We also want to be the most simple company to work with. So live person answers the phone within 10 seconds. We fix your problem within 15 minutes. If we can't do that, it goes to the next level up into our second tier of support. And then we have an applications engineer as the next tier up.
John, man, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for being in the corner. I think we've gained a lot of good knowledge on Paxton and kind of what you do for them.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. So if people want to reach out to you to find more about Paxton or get some training or just get some more literature, what should they do?
I can be reached at john.murray@paxton-access.com. And anyone could always go to our website at paxton-access.com.
Awesome, brother. I'd like to thank Loom Co-working here in beautiful downtown Fort Mill for allowing us to use their space. Today's special sponsor, Next Level Technician. And as always, yours truly, Cole's Corner. If you want to be the next in the hot seat, you guys can reach out to me direct on LinkedIn. Just hit me up, or you can visit my website, colescorner.org, and direct message me there. But John, thanks so much again for being on the corner. Till next time.